What is up? Hey, it's Mr. Crabtree. It is so good to see you, it's so good for you to see me. I can't see you. Anyways, just want to kind of give you guys an update on what I do know for my 2 math classes. So if you're in my math class period 2 or 3, this message is for you. Where's the camera at? Right there. Anyways, so I noticed that some of you guys last week on Monday, Tuesday, or this week I should say, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you were logging in and you were doing your Aleks, okay? I looked through, where's my screen at here? I looked through and more than half of you guys did get logged in and did that. So thank you. So it shows me 2 things. Number 1, you have internet access. And number 2, you have some kind of device that you can get on. For the majority of you, I saw that you were putting in your recommended 40 minutes per day. That is awesome. And I noticed many of you were still continuing to make progress. If you remember, when you look at your minutes there, it'll say, 4/5. That means there were 5 attempted and you learned 4 of those. If you notice something where it says like 0/7 or 0 out of 7, that's going to mean how many did you learn over how many did you try. So if you continue to bomb on something and you're just not getting that right and you're not able to complete it where it says you learned that, very important. Number 1, and well, it's written on the board in the classroom, but number 1, if I can remember, you want to, I put it in your Google Classroom. There should be on here, it should talk about, the different steps, if I can get it pulled up. Okay, my computer's being slow. Anyways, so when you start every new topic, there is the page that teaches you and shows you how to do those things. It's extremely important that you take a look at that, figure out what they're doing, because if you just jump in there, you're going to get frustrated, and then you're going to give up, and then you're going to want to rip up a piece of paper and throw it on the floor. It's going to be awful. So look at the explanation, go through that, see if you know how to do it, if you understand how they did it. Secondly, check out on the side of the screen this way or that way, whichever way it is here. There's the videos that give you an additional explanation. There is the dictionary link on there, and then sometimes you'll get the calculator on there if it's something that's dealing with lots of exponents and things like that. Anyways, use those resources. Do not, under any circumstances, use a calculator on your phone. No calculators, because we are building and filling in those gaps and trying to get those skills, building those. I think I need to go in on quick tables and probably give you a bigger time limit. Right now it's set to where you can only do quick tables, I think for 10 minutes every week. I might open that up so we can continue to build on those multiplication facts. Anyways, that's just a couple things. You are officially on spring break now. If you did not log in at all this week, I would suggest you please do so, because I need to get some additional grades put in the grade book, hopefully. It's just a really awful weird time for this whole thing to happen. So I got to go through and update a little bit of grades. Most of you guys are doing really well because you've done well up to here. I still have a couple people who haven't logged on at all this week. Not a huge setback for you, but I want you to continue to make that progress. If you look at your progress on Aleks, remember how it would go up, and then when you take a knowledge check, you might have lost some of that over those last few weeks, and it'll go up. So you want it to basically go zoop, kind of like your little Mario going up a hill. You don't want to see a lot of this, okay? You want to see a nice, actually be great if you went, but anyways, work hard. This is your spring break coming up now. I want you to enjoy it. Remember to do things safely. I would not go out to friends' houses and, I want to say don't socialize, because you need to, but keep your distance from people. Don't go into places where there's lots of things. Don't lick any doorknobs or anything like that. I have to tell my own kids that. But have a great break. Officially starting on March 30th, however, we're back to the grind here. You need to be logging in daily. Remember, we're looking at 40 minutes per day, 4 times a week. That should be enough to continue to make that growth and to meet those goals. I'll check on some of you guys individually. If it looks like you're starting to fall off or things aren't progressing, look for emails from me. I'll contact you some way to make sure that you're continuing to make growth. So one of the biggest things you can do, I wish I could like show it on here, is when you're looking at your learning over time. If you see it start to drip down or drop down, you're seeing big drops. That is a big indicator. So anyways, I'm just rambling on at this point. I miss you guys, and hopefully we'll get to see each other before the end of the year. All right, love you guys. See ya.